Welcome, everyone. Today's video is not just about learning English. It's about transforming the way your mind works. Most people try to learn English by memorizing grammar rules, word lists, or complicated textbooks. They spend years studying but still can't speak fluently. Why? Because their mind is still thinking in their native language. They translate every sentence in their head. They're afraid to speak out loud. They freeze when someone talks fast. This is not a language problem. It's a brain problem. The truth is, your English will never become fluent until your mind becomes English. Today, I'll help you reprogram your mind step by step so you stop thinking in your own language and start thinking directly in English. You won't just learn English, you'll begin to live in it. You'll feel it, dream in it, and speak it with confidence. This is for learners who feel stuck. For those who understand English but can't speak fluently. Who know the words but struggle to use them in real life. Who feel like English is trapped inside their head and just won't come out. If that's you, you're in the right place. By the end of this lesson, you'll know how to build an English mind from the inside out. Understand the real problem. Before you try to fix your English, you must understand why you're struggling. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you're not smart. It's not even because your grammar is bad. It's because your mind is not trained to think in English. Your brain is a habit machine. From birth, it has been programmed in your native language, the sentence structures, sounds, expressions, and emotions. When you start learning English, your brain treats it like an outsider. Feels fake, forced, and unnatural. That's why you translate in your head. That's why you hesitate before speaking. That's why listening feels like a storm of fast, unclear words. Your mind is still running on your first operating system. Imagine your brain like a phone. Your native language is the main system that has been running since birth. Now you install English, but instead of fully switching, you keep using both systems at the same time. Every time you try to use English, your brain goes back to what it trusts, your mother tongue. That's why you feel stuck. The problem is not your English. It's your thinking. Fluency doesn't come from knowing more words. It comes from knowing how to use the words you already have. Repetition builds fluency, not variety. If you want to build an English mind, stop chasing variety and start building repetition. Watching many short English tips may feel productive, but it creates confusion. Your brain doesn't grow through variety. It grows through repetition. Your brain is like a muscle. You don't get strong by lifting many weights once. You get strong by lifting the same weight again and again. Choose one simple sentence and repeat it many times. Say it while walking. Say it in front of the mirror. Say it while doing chores. Say it in different tones, serious, casual, or funny. Repeat it until your mouth can say it without thinking. This is not boring. This is brain training. Each repetition strengthens the neural connection in your brain. Soon, the sentence becomes automatic, just like your native language. This is how babies learn, through repetition, not explanation. Master one sentence, then move to the next. Fluency is built one strong brick at a time. Train your mouth and mind together. Thinking in English is not only mental, it's physical. Your tongue, lips, and breathing are part of thinking. Many learners understand English but can't speak because their mouth has no memory of English. Their mind knows the language, but their mouth doesn't trust it. To fix this, train your mouth and mind at the same time. Talk to yourself in front of a mirror. Speak about your day naturally, like you're talking to a friend. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for honesty and flow. Also, practice shadowing. Listen to a short English audio and repeat exactly what the speaker says. Copy the tone, rhythm, emotion, and speed. Don't just repeat words, copy the feeling. This connects your brain directly to your tongue. You stop translating and start responding naturally. When you speak more with awareness, your thinking changes automatically. Surround your mind with English. You didn't learn your first language from textbooks. You learned it because it surrounded you. Your brain learns best through environment. Change your digital world. Set your phone and apps to English. Watch English videos for fun, not just study. Let English become background noise in your life. Talk to yourself in English while doing daily tasks. Describe what you're doing, how you feel, and what you're thinking. This trains your brain to treat English as normal. Build a small English universe around you. Listen to English podcasts. Write a few English sentences every night. Put English notes around your room. Your brain adapts to what it hears every day. Give it English consistently and it will follow. Think in pictures, not translations. The biggest enemy of fluency is translation. When you hear a word, you should see an image, not a word from your native language. Your brain thinks in pictures, sounds, and emotions, not text. This is how children learn, and this is how you should learn English. Connect words to images, actions, and feelings. When English becomes visual in your mind, thinking becomes fast and natural. That's when fluency truly begins. Use pictures to explain meaning. Use your imagination. Draw it if you need to. For example, word run. Visual, a person running on a road. Word angry. Visual, a red face with clenched fists. Word cup. Visual, the cup you drink from every day. Every time you hear the word, your brain recalls the image, not a translation. This is called direct association, and this is how native speakers process language. Learn through visual context. Watch videos without subtitles after your first listen. Use subtitles only to understand the main idea. Then watch again without subtitles and try to understand using body language, tone, and facial expressions. For example, someone says, "Leave me alone," and walks away with an angry face. You don't need a translation. The picture explains the meaning. This is how you train your brain to understand English directly, just like a native speaker. Speak using visual cues. Take a picture from the internet, a park, a street, a kitchen, and describe what you see in English. There's a boy running. She's holding a yellow bag. It looks like evening. Maybe they're walking home. You're not just learning vocabulary. You're teaching your brain how to create thoughts in English. The moment your brain starts seeing instead of translating is the moment fluency begins. Stop translating. Start visualizing. Start imagining. Start seeing the world in English. That's how your brain was designed to learn. Break the mental wall of fear. The biggest reason people don't become fluent is not grammar, vocabulary, or accent. It's fear. Fear of making mistakes. Fear of being judged. Fear of sounding stupid. Fear of not being good enough. If you wait until you feel ready, you will never speak. You will always feel a little nervous. You will always make mistakes. The people who become fluent are not the ones who speak perfectly. They are the ones who speak bravely. Imagine two learners. One studies grammar for years but never speaks. The other makes mistakes every day but speaks anyway. After a few months, the second learner is always more fluent. English is not something you memorize. It's something you practice out loud with courage. Speak before you feel ready. Fluency comes from action, not perfection. Tell yourself, I'm not here to speak perfectly. I'm here to train my mind. Every mistake moves me forward. Silence feels safe, but it stops progress. Mistakes feel scary, but they build strength. Speak even when your voice shakes. Speak even when you forget words. That discomfort is the moment your brain begins to change. Use emotion to remember English. If you forget what you study, it's not a memory problem. It's an emotional problem. Your brain forgets boring facts, but it never forgets emotion. That's why you remember embarrassing moments, happy memories, and painful experiences. If you attach emotion to English, your brain will remember it. Say sentences with feeling. Say them with anger, fear, sadness, or joy. Use your body, your face, your voice. Don't learn words like a robot. Learn them like a human. Connect words to your own life. Instead of memorizing nervous, say, I felt nervous before my first interview. My hands were shaking. Instead of memorizing grateful, say, I felt grateful when my sister surprised me with a gift. Now the word is alive. Now it stays. Every night, describe how you felt during the day in English. You are training your brain to connect emotion and language, the strongest memory combination. Label your life in English. Your brain learns from what it sees every day, but your environment still speaks your native language. That creates confusion. So change your environment. Label objects around you in English, physically or mentally. On the door, door, open me. On the mirror, mirror, you look great today. On the fridge, fridge, what's inside me? On the bed, bed, time to rest. You are not just learning words. You are retraining your subconscious. Then use those objects in sentences. I placed my notebook on the table. I opened the fridge to get water. I looked in the mirror and practiced speaking. English stops being a subject and becomes part of your life. Train your brain every morning. When you wake up, your brain is fresh, open, and programmable. This is a scientific fact. Most people immediately scroll their phones and flood their mind with their native language. The first minutes of your day decide what language your brain follows. So claim that time. Spend a few quiet minutes thinking, speaking, or reading in English before the world interrupts you. Train your mind before the world trains it. Even if it's just 5 minutes, use that time to train your English brain. I call this the English brain sprint. Let me guide you through it step by step. The morning English brain sprint. Start by speaking 3 sentences from memory. Take the very first thought in your head and turn it into English. I just woke up. I feel sleepy. I need some water. It doesn't matter if the sentences are simple. What matters is that English becomes the first language your brain uses that day. Next, shadow a short English clip. Play a brief video, podcast, or movie dialogue. Repeat each sentence after the speaker, matching their speed, tone, and rhythm. This activates your mouth, ears, and fluency reflex at the same time. You're not just listening, you're becoming the speaker. Then, write one honest thought in English. Use a notebook or your phone. I have a lot to do today. I want to be more confident. I hope I stay consistent. This activates your inner voice in English, the language of your thoughts and feelings. After that, record yourself speaking. Open your voice recorder and talk for a short moment about your plan for the day. Today I will work, study English, and call my friend. Then listen to yourself. This helps your brain accept your English voice as real and familiar. Finally, say one powerful affirmation. Look in the mirror and say it out loud. My English mind is growing stronger every day. I think clearly. I speak freely. I believe in myself. You are not just saying words. You are programming your subconscious, especially in the first moments of the day when your brain is most open. Now imagine doing this every morning. Your first thoughts are in English. Your voice becomes clearer. Your confidence grows naturally. Transformation doesn't happen from studying for hours once. It happens from focused daily practice. Train your brain before the world trains it for you. If you don't control your first thoughts, fluency will always feel far away. So tomorrow morning, no matter how busy or tired you are, give yourself a few quiet minutes to speak, listen, write, record, and believe, all in English. Build an English identity. Don't just learn English. Become English. This is not just a language tip. This is the mindset shift that separates people who struggle for years from those who become fluent. Most learners treat English like a tool they open and close when convenient. But fluency comes when English becomes part of who you are. You must create a new version of yourself. A version that thinks, feels, dreams, and expresses life in English. This is your English identity. Right now, English may feel separate from you. You use it in class or work, then return to your native self. That separation prevents confidence. The brain never fully commits to something that doesn't feel like me. So create a second self, not replacing your first language, but expanding who you are. Ask yourself, who am I when I speak English? Who do I want to be? Confident? Calm? Clear? Professional? Friendly? Design that version of yourself. Give it a personality. Give it a voice. Say something like, when I speak English, I am calm and confident. I express my ideas clearly. I am not afraid of mistakes. Every time you speak, step into that version of you. You are not pretending. You are becoming. This is how bilingual minds are formed. English stops being external and becomes part of your character. Live emotionally in English. Don't just use English to communicate. Use it to feel. Let English be the language of your dreams, your fears, your goals, and your victories. Talk to yourself in English when you're scared, proud, tired, or hopeful. When English becomes emotionally meaningful, your brain accepts it faster because now it's not just vocabulary, it's identity. Repeat this truth often. This is who I am now. I speak English. I live in it. I think in it. Write it. Say it. Record it. Listen to it. This is how identity changes. Not through pressure, but through purpose. To anyone watching from anywhere in the world, if you felt embarrassed, stuck, or hopeless, hear this clearly. You are not broken. You are not too late. Your brain is ready. Your voice is waiting. Fluency is not a destination. It's a decision to show up, repeat, and grow. Start today. Speak something even if it's small. Write something even if it's messy. Believe in yourself even if no one else does. Your English mind is already inside you. Now it's time to unlock it. Before you go, remember this. You cannot control the world or other people, but you can control yourself. When you control your emotions, fear stops controlling you. Your past stops defining you. Practice just one lesson today. One small step can change everything. And tell me, what do you want more of? English confidence, emotional control, mental strength, self-discipline, or life psychology? This is not just a channel. This is where minds grow stronger, emotions become calmer, and lives change. Keep growing.